A lot of people still believe that longer, more varied workouts automatically mean better muscle development. But the truth is, stacking set after set isn't always the most efficient way, especially if you train naturally, without relying on questionable substances that can mask an ineffective routine. If you're someone who wants real results without living at the gym, here's a principle you need to embrace. Less can be more. Instead of wasting energy across dozens of movements, why not focus on exercises that are complete, those that target multiple muscle groups at once? These are exercises that, by themselves, can replace entire workouts, saving you time while delivering real gains. Top athletes and respected coaches have long emphasized the power of compound movements. And the logic is simple. When you work several muscles simultaneously, the body trains more harmoniously, leading to more uniform muscle growth and stronger hormonal responses. In this video, you'll discover 7 exercises that perfectly embody this concept. Movements that can replace an entire menu of smaller, isolated workouts. Stick around until the end. We'll break down exactly how to perform each one, give tips to make them even more effective, and point out common mistakes you'll want to avoid. Before we dive in, drop a comment with your name, age, and city so we can craft future content even more tailored to you. Exercise 7 parallel bars or dips. A few years ago, I met an older athlete who could move effortlessly on the parallel bars. He told me that when he was younger, he didn't have access to fancy equipment. His chest, triceps, and shoulders were built almost entirely by doing dips on a pair of bars at a park near his house. That simple movement laid the foundation for his pushing strength. It later became a pillar in the training programs he designed for elite athletes. Why are parallel bars so powerful? Because they mainly work the lower and middle chest, triceps, and shoulders, all at once. Unlike machines that isolate muscles, dips create a synergistic load and stimulate the core too, as you have to stabilize your torso throughout the movement. Key tip: focus on controlled descents and strong, powerful ascents. Caution: don't drop too low, which can overstress your shoulders. And avoid swinging or excessive leaning, as this can shift focus away from your chest and harm your lower back. To make dips harder, you can add weight with a belt or hold a dumbbell between your legs. Exercise 6: Deadlift. The deadlift is often called the most complete exercise, and for good reason. It recruits your legs, glutes, lower and upper back, traps, forearms, and core, all in one brutal but rewarding movement. Because it involves so many muscles at once, it also triggers powerful hormonal responses, boosting testosterone and growth hormone. How to perform it: feet hip-width apart, bar close to your shins. Grip the bar slightly wider than shoulder width. Keep your spine neutral and chest lifted as you pull, extending knees and hips together. Main mistakes: rounding the back. This is a serious injury risk. Lifting your hips before your chest, which puts all the strain on your lower back. Exercise 5: Military Press. The military press is a classic for building shoulders and upper torso strength. It targets the anterior and medial deltoids, triceps, and also demands core stability to maintain posture, especially when performed standing. How to perform it: feet shoulder width apart. Bar at chest height, palms forward. Press overhead until arms are almost fully extended. You can also use dumbbells for more natural shoulder movement and to correct strength imbalances. Key tip: avoid excessively arching your back, which overloads your spine. Hey, just a quick reminder before we move on to exercise number 4. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's a great time to do it. These days, with so much misinformation floating around online, having access to science-based advice is, honestly, what's going to make the biggest difference in your long-term fitness success. Alright, exercise number 4 is the incline dumbbell bench press. So, a friend of mine used to think that the barbell bench press was like the absolute king for chest training, until he ended up with a shoulder injury. After that, his physical therapist introduced him to the incline dumbbell bench press, and honestly, it turned out to be not just safer but even more effective. This move really targets your upper chest and those anterior deltoids with less stress on your joints and, more freedom of movement overall. Plus, it's great for correcting any asymmetries since each side has to work independently. Now here's how you do it. Set your bench at an incline of about 30 to 45 degrees. Press the dumbbells up from chest height, but be careful not to lock out your elbows at the top. And just a word of caution, Lower the weight slowly to get a good stretch in your chest. Don't go with too high of an incline, and always make sure your scapula stays firmly planted on the bench. Exercise 3 Pull-up. Pull-ups are brutally simple and honestly brutally effective. They mainly work your lats but also hammer the biceps, forearms, and core. Even if you can't do a pull-up yet, using resistance bands or assisted machines can help you build strength until you can. How to perform it? Grip the bar shoulder width or slightly wider. Pull yourself up until your chin passes the bar. Control the descent to feel the stretch. Key mistakes: using too much leg momentum, incomplete range of motion, throwing your head back. Stick with it. Pull-ups can eventually replace a whole lineup of back-focused machines. Exercise 2 Barbell Biceps Curl. When it comes to arm training, nothing beats the basics. The barbell curl efficiently targets the biceps, brachii, and brachialis while strengthening your forearms. How to perform it: stand tall, feet hip-width apart. Curl the bar toward your chest, keeping elbows tight to your sides. Lower slowly and under control. To make it tougher, try the 21s method: 7 half reps at the bottom, 7 half reps at the top, and 7 full reps. Main mistakes: swinging the body, lifting elbows excessively, using too much weight too soon. Exercise 1 Free Squat. Ask any serious coach. The free squat is the king of exercises. It doesn't just work your quads, glutes, hamstrings, and calves. It builds core strength, improves posture, and demands full body control. How to perform it? Stand with feet shoulder width apart. Squat down, keeping your back neutral and chest up. Drive back up through your heels. It's not just a leg workout, it's a full body ritual that teaches discipline, balance, and raw strength. If you focus on these 7 exercises, you can build an incredible physique without spending endless hours doing countless isolated movements.